weaving together her deep faith, her long reign navigating significant societal shifts, and the subsequent challenges facing the monarchy. The essay speculates on the nature of this message, its potential implications for the Queen's actions during her later years, and the broader questions it raises about faith, leadership, and the future of the monarchy. This analysis will examine the essay's narrative structure, its interpretation of the Queen's faith, and the ethical considerations of speculating on such a sensitive topic. The introduction immediately establishes the central theme, the intriguing rumor of a divine message received by Queen Elizabeth II before her death. The author uses dramatic language, describing the message as mysterious and unexpected, and framing it as a source of intrigue and awe, creating a sense of mystery and anticipation. The introduction sets the stage for an analysis focusing on the essay's narrative structure, its interpretation of the Queen's faith, and the ethical considerations of speculating on such a sensitive topic. The essay begins by establishing the context surrounding the Queen's death and the subsequent global mourning, highlighting the significance of the reported message within this historical context. This provides a backdrop for the subsequent discussion of the message's potential implications. The essay begins by establishing the context surrounding the Queen's death. The essay then introduces the speculation surrounding the message, suggesting that it was received during a period of personal prayer and reflection. The essay emphasizes the Queen's deep and unwavering faith, citing observations from those close to her and referencing public statements about her Christian beliefs. The essay then introduces the speculation surrounding the message. The essay then explores the Queen's lifelong commitment to the Church of England and her role as its supreme governor, highlighting the religious significance of her coronation and the oaths she took. This section establishes the depth and sincerity of the Queen's faith, providing a foundation for understanding the potential impact of a divine message. The essay then explores the Queen's lifelong commitment to the Church of England. The essay then details specific instances illustrating the Queen's faith, including her regular church attendance, her private devotions, and her use of prayer as a source of strength during times of personal and national crisis. These examples provide concrete evidence of the Queen's deep and abiding faith. The essay then details specific instances illustrating the Queen's faith. The essay then examines the Queen's response to significant events during her reign, highlighting how her faith informed her leadership and her ability to navigate complex political and social challenges. The essay uses the Aberfan disaster as a case study, exploring the Queen's emotional response and her commitment to offering comfort and support to the bereaved. The essay then examines the Queen's response to significant events. The essay then delves into the speculation about the content of the message, suggesting that it may have related to the imminence of Jesus' return and possibly affirmed the Queen's inclusive and compassionate approach to leadership. This section moves into more speculative territory, exploring the potential interpretations of the message and its possible implications. The essay then delves into the speculation about the content of the message. The essay then explores the Queen's upbringing and the influence of her father, King George VI, on her faith, emphasizing the strong religious foundation she received from a young age. This section provides historical context for understanding the development of the Queen's faith. The essay then explores the Queen's upbringing and the influence of her father. The essay then examines the Queen's ability to balance her personal faith with her public duties, highlighting her respect for religious diversity and her commitment to serving all her subjects regardless of their beliefs. This section emphasizes the Queen's inclusive approach to leadership and her ability to navigate the complexities of faith in a multicultural society. The essay then examines the Queen's ability to balance her personal faith with her public duties. The essay then transitions to a discussion of the challenges facing the monarchy following the Queen's death, focusing on the debates surrounding modernization, the cost of maintaining the monarchy, and the institution's relevance in a changing world. This section provides a broader context for understanding the potential implications of the Queen's legacy and the future of the monarchy. The essay then transitions to a discussion of the challenges facing the monarchy. The essay then analyzes King Charles III's ascension to the throne and the challenges he faces in navigating the complexities of maintaining tradition while adapting to modern expectations. This section highlights the ongoing debate about the monarchy's future and the need for the institution to evolve. The essay then analyzes King Charles III's ascension to the throne. The essay concludes by emphasizing the enduring legacy of Queen Elizabeth II and the lasting impact of her faith on her life and her reign. The essay suggests that the reported message, regardless of its veracity, highlights the importance of faith in leadership and the enduring power of personal beliefs in navigating the complexities of public life. The essay concludes by emphasizing the enduring legacy of Queen Elizabeth II. However, the essay's central argument relies heavily on speculation and unsubstantiated claims. The lack of verifiable evidence for the reported message weakens the essay's credibility and raises ethical concerns about the dissemination of unconfirmed information. The analysis addresses the essay's reliance on speculation and unsubstantiated claims. Furthermore, the essay's interpretation of the Queen's faith, while insightful, is based on selective evidence and may not fully represent the complexities of her religious beliefs. A more nuanced analysis would consider a wider range of perspectives and sources. The analysis addresses the essay's interpretation of the Queen's faith. In conclusion, while the essay presents a compelling narrative about the reported message and its potential implications, its reliance on speculation and its limited engagement with verifiable evidence limit its overall credibility. The essay effectively explores the Queen's deep faith and its influence on her leadership, but its conclusions regarding the message itself remain largely conjectural. The analysis concludes by summarizing the key arguments and emphasizing the limitations of the essay's approach.